Welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. Jim is sick. Today is Saturday. He worked last night until 11 and he sounded horrible. Came home, his throat, sinuses. Put him on tons of Vicks and tea and all the things. Made him a nice comfort food sort of meal. Made him some pierogies last night. And he's in bed. He had to call out today, which you guys probably don't know is such a rare occasion. In all the jobs he's ever had, I could probably count on two hands. Well, I should say this. In 20 years that I've known him, almost 20 years, I can count on two hands how many times he's called out. Definitely more than 5, but definitely less than 10. I do love him for that. But then he tries to go in. The hard part is being in the food service industry. You don't be touching everybody's food when you're like not feeling good. But he's a trooper. He went in last night. He probably should have called out yesterday, and it would have probably nipped this thing in the bud a little bit, but it is what it is. So let me get the tripod because I want to tell you a story about Target. Hold on one second. Oh. So, like I said, today's Saturday. Oop, sorry guys. Today is Saturday, December 7th. 8th. So this must be vlog day 9. Sorry about that. So if you watch the Target unboxing, Christmas Black Friday shopping, I told you I was missing a package. Well, I contacted Target. They said they're going to mark that as lost in transition. And they issued me, basically sent me a new one, but the one that I had ordered was out of stock originally. So they sent me one of the other two. I told you there was 3 sets of socks. So I just said because they're for different people, that's fine. So he, very nice man, put a new order in. I think they charged me a penny. He said he wasn't going to charge me anything, but I think they charged me a penny. And I just got a notification from UPS that I got a package. However, when I went out to go get it, there was 2. So I have a feeling this is the original one. So I'm going to open it and then I'll call Target. If that's what it is, I'll call Target and say I got 2 and what they want me to do. So here we go. Let's see what this is. This actually feels like the... You see me trying to get my scissor in there? No, scissor in there, no, scissor in there. Oh, it's taped all the way. I might just cut the top off. It's just easier to get your scissor in there and go like this. Watch. Go. Look, it seems easier. It's not on camera. So yeah, this is the replacement. They sent me another one with the train because even the Marauders map one was sold out. This was the only one that was available. He said you could go to Target and Baldwin and get it. They're in stock there. And I was like, well, that's over an hour from my house. So that is not going to happen. I'm not going to spend $20 in gas to go get a $15 pair of socks, no matter how cute they are. So let me just move you guys. Because, of course, then I balanced you on the box, which was dumb, right? It says... Okay, just making sure that it's me, since there was a problem. Yep, that's what it is. Okay. So I'll just call Target, because I didn't call them to say I didn't get it, replace it. I called them to say I didn't get it. Do you have any status? Because the online, I was tracking via the app, my order, like tracking my order via the app. And the app didn't have any tracking information on these particular items. As a matter of fact, the one big box, it said it was in transit, scheduled delivery was Wednesday the 28th, but it said that up until like December 4th, 5th, even though I had gotten it already. So it was very confusing. This also said the exact same thing, scheduled delivery November 28th. So I called to say, do you guys have any more information on it? And he said, I can't find anything, we'll just put lost in transit. And here's what it looks like. So it looks like the Hogwarts letter. And what I think I'll do, since some of them are from me, I kind of feel like I should open one for you guys to show you, but let's see. Just to give you an idea. This one looks pretty jacked up anyway, so. Yeah, let me do that. Hang on a second. I'm sorry I'm like quiet because I don't know, Mom's awake, so yeah, this one's kind of like messed up anyway. So let's open it. And I'll show you what it is. Oops. Maybe that's not what you were supposed to do. Oh, you're supposed to open that front. Sorry. There's a circle tape here as well. Okay. Let's see. Any more? Yep, and the circle tape's on the side. I guess because these were sold in the stores as well, they didn't want people breaking them open and trying to get the stuff out. So I'm trying to be neat about it. Oh my goodness, there's more circle tapes on the bottom. Yeah, they taped up every seam. Okay. Now that I have all the tapes open, can you see it okay? It looks like this. So they're not open, but it's an advent calendar. Can you see how they're perforated? Let me turn you a little bit because the glare. Yeah, that's better. So can you see how they're perforated? It is 12 days of socks. It's really cute. I'll show you all the days. Actually, where's day one? Oh, day one's all the way down here. So day 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Do I see 4? There's 4 up there. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now I don't know if each one, each set has the same pictures on the inside or whatever, but maybe we'll share it to you after Christmas. And you pop them open, and in each one is a pair of socks. And this isn't an advent calendar because it's at 12 days of socks, but the 12 days of Christmas starts on Christmas and goes till the Epiphany. So I figured it's good to give on Christmas, and then they can open one a day for 12 days. Excuse me. Excuse me. So that's everything. I am overdosing with vitamin C. I'm going to make sure that I try to keep this thing away. I know we have lots of things to do in the next 2 days. Well, today, Jim was supposed to have about 6 hours before he had to go to work. And tomorrow he's scheduled to be off, which is when you'll be seeing this. And we were supposed to do all of our decorating for Christmas, because then Monday starts baking again. So we'll see how he feels. I don't want to push him. I don't want him to push himself, but we'll see how he feels and then go from there. So maybe we'll pick you back up later. So as it turns out, we're both not feeling good. Look, Chips. There's Jim. This is what Jim looks like when he's sick. That's what Jim sounds like when he's sick. There he is. I look like this. We've scraped together our pennies, the three of us, and we're going to order in some Chinese soup, because that's how we roll. Actually, I don't think that I have a cold. I don't think I have his cold or anything. Sorry about that, guys. I honestly feel like I'm just run down. I think I'm overdoing it, but I enjoy doing it, so it's hard to stop. It's like when I used to go dancing. You'd be like, you guys probably don't know this. Actually, if you watch the live streams, maybe you do, because Lisa told you. But I used to be quite a dancer. When I used to go dancing, I would be like, I would go, and my feet would hurt, and my knees would hurt, just everything would be just sore the next day. But oh boy, did I just want to put my clothes on and go out and go dancing again. So it's kind of like that. When you love something, you just want to keep doing it, no matter the consequences, as long as it's not harmful to you or the people around you, you know. Last night, from when you're watching this, but tonight from when I'm recording it, you're going to get the first of the cookie videos. I'm going to disperse them throughout the next 2 weeks so that you guys can make them for the holidays if you want. That's what the requests were, but I also have a few more DIYs to sparse in there. Couple of decors, and I'm doing a collaboration with my new favorite YouTuber. Her name is Unicar, Unicar, and her name is Carly, and she's super sweet. I want to say she said she was 7. Carly, let us know in the comments down below. I think you said you were 7. And she's so sweet. Oh my gosh. And she is really, like, talented for 7. Like, I don't want to say she reminds me of me. You know how crafty she is. But check out her channel. She only has a few videos up so far. She just started. She reached out to me and she says I'm one of her favorite YouTubers, which is sweet. And I'm so excited to do a collaboration with her. That's coming up Thursday. We're going to do some Dollar Tree gift ideas, so stay tuned for that. And lots, like I said, other DIYs and stuff coming. It's just that I was kind of glad that I had the package for the vlog today and the cookie recipe already done, because I pretty much want to do this all day. Just get my comfy blanket. This blanket is from Target, but it was donated during the Hurricane Sandy, our superstorm Sandy that knocked us on our tuchuses. I've mentioned it before. It was wet, and it was it was like a cold November when we were cleaning up all our stuff, and they had dry blankets and rations and MREs, right? The MREs, yes, meals ready to eat, which when you're cold in your house, they have like twofold, because they have these heat packs that cook your food by adding water to them. But if you wrap it in a blanket and put it behind your back, it also keeps your body warm too while it's cooking. We've done that. And then after if the heat starts to dissipate a bit, you know, you can move it to not wrapped in a towel, and then you hold it in your hands like a hot pack, and it starts to, you know, as it starts to cool down, you know, you basically use it to warm your body. I had a giant 3-wick candle that I had gotten from Walmart 100 million years ago, and that's one of the things that I used to keep me warm. It was about the size, width-wise, of that pedestal I keep on my coffee table, and I had it, really, that was my everyday decor, was I kept that candle in there. But when the hurricane came, I was like, this is gonna go here, and I'm gonna keep my hands warm as I clean stuff. It was not the worst when we got the gas turned back on, because even though we couldn't run the heat on the downstairs, because it's basically that runs with the hot water heater, but once the gas was turned on, we were able to use the stove, and I used the stove to heat the house by putting a large pot of hot water on there, and just boiling a large pot of hot water would put some heat in the air. And then also, then I would use some of that water to help me clean the dishes and stuff, or clean whatever I was cleaning. That's a horror story. Why are we talking about that? Oh, because my blanket. And it's so warm and fuzzy. We have 2, and they're the same color, ironically enough. You know, it's not like Jim went into the truck and said, hey, my house has got burgundy accents. Can I have those 2 red blankets? Literally, this is the 2 that they sent, right? They gave you these 2 just like off the truck. They were all wrapped up, and yeah, I was sitting in the car waiting, like double parked, because there were so many people picking up stuff, cases of water. He kept asking me, he's like, do you want me to just get anything? And I was like, no, don't just get anything. Just get whatever you think we could use. I was like, blankets would be great, because what had happened was everything that had gotten wet, clothes and fabric-wise, I took to the group home where we were staying, and I washed everything. I think I've mentioned this plenty of times before. So I didn't have a blanket. I only had the clothes that I basically wore there. So I didn't have any blankets to wrap in. And once the sun went down, woohoo, it was cold. I mean, it was cold with the sun up, but it was way colder when the sun went down. So there was that. So it was very excited to have this blanket. Chinese food's here, so we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hopefully we feel better. Thank you for praying for us. Love you.